Today we will analyze the winners semi-finals of Southern Crossover 2023. The match was between myself and Zer0warc, and the full set will be linked below in the description. The focus of today's video will be on what did I do wrong and how I can improve in the future. Wild Assault is a strong new mechanic introduced in Season 3. Nago has White Wild Assault, which is essentially an invincible poke. This tool can be great for Nago when his options are limited as his blood rises, and a nice choice after a blocked 6H for example. There are two versions, a press version that gives a knockdown and a held version that gives a full combo. Unfortunately for me, I could only see its use at round start, which is good, but requires the opponent to press something big, which Zer0warc didn't bite on. Also, I like doing the held version for the big damage, but the only person taking damage was me. Improvement could be found by using Wild Assault at different points of the match rather than just round start. Dropping combos and doing unoptimal combos will give the opponent more chances at making the right decisions to beat you. Therefore, we should want to minimize their chances of adapting their decision making. There are so many bad combos, here's a montage of them.
Oh, the grab! That whiffed grab, just able to secure that round right there.
Goes for the full kill back, expecting maybe a block or trying to go for something risky. Oh,
Nice contest
really nice
there.
5-8.
Yeah. Heavy burst advantage there, but of course the Crazyhead does get that new positive bonus now. They get their burst speed.
Able to get a really nice 2S, but no conversion.
Nice jump. A lot of it back here now though, this combo. Through the wall you go.
Going with the full tank.
Oh! Just as I say that.
In this set, there was a good amount of drops and unoptimal combos on my end that did cost me in the long run, so it is important to make sure you're not dropping and you're not doing unoptimal combos. What I would recommend to myself here is to start my sessions off with 5 to 10 minutes of combos in training room, with a BNB or optimal for all of Nago's important starters. For example, a combo for 2H, close slash, and 5k in different areas of the screen from being cornered to the mid screen and lastly the corner itself. Doing this consistently will lead to more stability in combos during normal matches, with that stability also occurring during tournament matches, where the stakes are highest. Anti-airs are a fundamental aspect of fighting games, as jump-ins lead into high damage combos and pressure on block. They avoid most grounded attacks, making them very strong. Nago 6P is a really strong anti-air, making it a good choice for his jump-ins. There are many examples of jump-ins that could have been anti-aired if I was just watching Geo's movement more, as air dashes in this game are not really quick so can easily be reacted to. Geo also has little options in terms of changing her trajectory, making it an even easier choice. There was another thing that Nago 6P could have beaten, which was Geo's Spiral Arrow. This move is plus on block and allows her to reset her pressure, which is something we don't like. On counter hit, it does net a fair amount of reward, making me as a player be a bit more hesitant in trying to 6P it, though it is completely in the realms of reactivity. How I can improve my anti-air game is to take a small 2 to 5 minute training drill with multiple recordings with them being jump, empty air dash with an attack, and practice hitting the anti-air. Importantly, play games with a focus on anti-airing until I feel comfortable. This method can also be used for moves that can be interrupted like Geo's Spiral Arrow, by making a recording of them doing the string with it, and then doing a string without it. And again, best way to practice is through playing. Through watching, I can see that meter was completely blacked out of my mind, leading to key defensive mechanics like FD not being used and not using meter to confirm into combos, leading to situations that were far more dicey than they had any right to be. Alongside this lack of meter awareness, I know I just said just anti-air before, but add a big asterisk to that, as Geo has a anti-air super that kills any attempts at anti-airing. I know a lot of anti-air right there. This super has a 100% success rate for Zer0warc, and it was pivotal to winning the set, because I was unaware of his meta, therefore didn't consider it as an option. Now in terms of improving awareness, it's kind of hard, as it's one of those things that you'll slowly just build up, but in terms of, how you could actually rationally think about it, I would think of just focusing on one aspect of the game, and then another aspect, and then being able to switch between those two fluidly and being confident in doing that. And again, just adding more aspects of the game to that, and again, just keep switching fluidly between them in matches, in training mode, and then all of a sudden you'll become more aware of everything that's going on, and then you'll reach a certain point of awareness, which you'll feel like you're pretty confident. Obviously, there's going to be moments where you can't be that fluid, and you can't always, you have to lock onto something. But understanding when to be super aware of everything and when to laser focus is a part of being the best. Now I know I just said I was the best, but Zer0warc was better. In all seriousness, he used FD to defend against the storm that is low blood Nago. The use of these FDs had two objectives. Firstly, getting me out of throw range, as he knows I love going for bite loops, and secondly, to make me spend blood to keep pressure going. Through this, he would weigh the risk-reward, mostly going for counter pokes once my blood level was high and the risk of him getting hit was much lower. Once my blood levels reached a scary high, I would return to neutral, where Zer0warc shined via jump-ins and dash-ins, with my options being limited to just normals. Not only did Zer0warc's defensive plan work perfectly, his awareness of his own resources can be seen through this just-in-time super right here. Thanks for watching, and comment below if you have any feedback regarding this video. I plan on making a series for the local community, and I want a style that best reflects for that. Bye!